Well, in a recent series of videos, I've been looking at the fantastic achievements of the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, into the 70s and 80s. The amazing unheralded achievements of supermen and, in this case, mermen. The mermen of Italy. Yes, these sneak attackers in their rubber suits. And as you can see, they've got all the right curves, just like the modern day Phelps would have, to proceed through the water. And what dynamos. 5 miles they swim against ocean currents. Then they do their trick and get away and get home. So it's 10 miles all up. Truly very fit people indeed.
The simplest form of sneak attack is the swimmer. Using a tight-fitting rubber suit to protect him from the cold and swim fins to increase his striking range, he could reach targets up to 5 miles. The breathing apparatus developed by the Italians showed great skill and design. The single oxygen bottle allowed the swimmer to work underwater for at least half an hour. Plenty of time.
Yes, half an hour underwater from a little bottle. Absolutely amazing stuff. And 1 on 2, of course, 12, 21. So luck is on their side. And definitely very pesky combatants, as we can see here, attacking in threes.
Throughout the war, they successfully blew up locks along the inland waterways. In attacking ships, the swimmer almost always approached the targets on...
Here's the net. This is the net, so they can't be seen by the shipping.
...on the surface, relying on his head net to camouflage his face from the lookouts.
There you go. It must be night
on reaching
attack
it,
only.
He put on...
But he puts his little nose clip on and he dives down with his little breathing apparatus and attaches the charges. Incredible stuff from the Italians, the Italian mermen. And yes, as you can see, those mermen are very dangerous indeed. And imagine how dangerous they become, men of steel like that, when you actually give them some mechanical advantage. And here is the 2-man torpedo boat. And it goes up alongside a craft, unbuckles its 2 nose cones, and attaches them. Much similar to the way you saw the mermen in operation before.
The 2 high-pressure bottles carried enough oxygen to last the torpedo men for from 5 to 6 hours of continuous use underwater. The captain of the craft sat in the forward position. He handled the controls and did the navigating. Cruising range was 15 miles at a cruising speed of 2 knots. In December 1941, 4 of these craft scored a triumph roughly equivalent to a major sea victory.
That is amazing statistics indeed from the mermen. You can see here what they do. They put this charge in underneath.
Directly under the keel. The time clocks were started, and they drove away.
And amazing, from 50 meters out, it's just like eyes coming at you.
Pilot approached to within 50 to 60 yards of his target with only his eyes above water. At night, detection was almost impossible.
It's like a damn crocodile, isn't it? Just coming at you in the water. And then this is what it's going to do. Attach these things underneath and whooshka. Yes, here's the 2 charges. Here, the front one and the secondary one. And they unbolt these and bolt them as you saw in the diagram before.
The craft was designed to put as little strain as possible on the operator during his long ordeal. Simple airplane-type controls for the hydroplanes and rudder, motor switch with 4 speeds forward and 4 reverse.
And obviously this stuff is all very seawater friendly.
Electric pumps to fill or empty the ballast tanks. The overall length of the SLC was 22 feet, and it weighed a little over 1.5 tons. The two high-pressure bottles